there, Riverbabes. I'm your Riverdale High repping host, Leanne, and welcome to the Sweetwater Secrets preview show for episode 212, chapter 25, The Wicked and the Divine. Ooh, I think that's my favorite episode title yet, and I can tell you that this week's episode of Riverdale is going to be much more satisfying in some ways and a lot more frustrating in others. Sorry I can't share more, but you'll see what I mean when you tune in, and then we can discuss it all on our after show. Now, today I've got an exclusive surprise for you. Lili Reinhart will be weighing in on her thoughts on Dark Betty in Season 2. But first, let's take a look at your hisses and kisses about Chapter 24, The Wrestler.
Archie, you do know wrestling's not like football or basketball, right?
Now, almost all of you agreed with me that The Wrestler was not our favorite episode. But when I asked you all if you think that Veronica is starting to manipulate Archie, there was quite a mix of comments. Let's take a look. Audrey Artist said, I think that since her dad came back, we're starting to see what old Veronica was like. I mean, stealing the pussycat seems like a New York Veronica thing to do.
Karma's a bitch.
But on the flip side, Joe wrote, sorry, Leanne, but I'm gonna have to disagree with you. Why would Veronica not want Archie to know anything about her family business if she was manipulating him? She literally wants him as far away as possible from any of that horrible mess. She spent the entire episode supporting him. She loves him. Okay, fair point, girl. And Riverdale Fan 101 posted, I think Veronica is starting to manipulate Archie. Not cool. Not to mention that she stole the pussycats from Josie, which was a really low move. Meanwhile, Elisa Battistino dropped this bombshell saying, to be fair, if Archie was coming at me with that water hazard of a sweat stain, I wouldn't kiss him either.
I kiss you, but you're sweaty.
Heather Leonard added, hisses to not enough Bughead, and I think Veronica's only got back together with Archie as part of Hiram's plan. And I also think the Bughead are getting back together in the next episode. I can neither confirm nor deny those Bughead comments, Heather. But as for my one and only kiss last week, to Cheryl, you all seem to feel the same. Now, Rothatch commented, totally agree with the kiss to Cheryl Blossom. It's good development to see her branching out from the Blossoms, and Shoni is totally going to be iconic. I cannot wait. And Nellie the Elegant, which is amazing, wrote, Leanne, you are the Shoni captain, hun. You give me so much hope for this couple. Well, you guys, I will gladly sail that Shoni ship with pride. I think they would be great together.
Why don't you come over here and say that to my face?
Happily, Queen of the Buskers.
Okay.
Now, another storyline that you guys had a lot to say about was Chick leading Betty into his dark webcam sexcapades world. Now, you all made a lot of really great points, and here are a couple of my favorites. Now, Miss Riverdale typed, hisses to the writers. Depression and other mental illnesses are sad and something serious. They are not sexy, especially if the sick person is a minor girl. Sorry if any language mistakes, I'm from Germany. Girl, you did a great job. Now, Audrey Harper also weighed in on the issue, saying, I think Betty being a cam girl is so bad. There are so many better ways to deal with these things. Like, please, Betty, go to therapy. And I don't want her doing anything she's going to regret. Also, do Hal and Alice, not care at all when Betty told Chick that she hurts herself right in front of them? Did they know this whole time and not help her? All right, guys, now those are all really great points, and I too would really love to see Betty's mental health be addressed in a constructive manner. And so does Lili Reinhart. Now, here's what the Riverdale actress had to tell me about how Betty is dealing with her internal demons in Season 2.
I think there's a lot of darkness in Betty, and we've kind of always teased in Season 1 that she was Dark Betty in Episode 3 where she had her wig and everything, but that was a little bit campy, the campier version of Dark Betty, whereas in Season 2 it's more real and grounded, and it's actually coming from a very dark place inside this girl. So it's not something that necessarily is, and not that Season 1 was, but we're not really poking fun at her having this alter ego.
Yeah.
And she doesn't have an alter ego. It's just this girl has a lot of problems deep down, and that's where her darkness stems from, and that's kind of what we're shining a light on in Season 2 is just her internal anxiety, her demons.
Now, it's obvious that Lili cares just as much about Betty as the fans do, and she's doing an amazing job bringing awareness to mental health throughout the series. But I'm curious to know your guys' thoughts on Dark Betty, especially after you watch Chapter 25, The Wicked and the Divine. So be sure to check back to Sweetwater Secrets after you watch that episode to tell me your top hisses and kisses, and they could be featured on the next preview show. Now, as always, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. You can always chat chat with me on Twitter about all of your Riverdale theories, and be sure you're subscribed to ET's YouTube page so you never miss an episode of Sweetwater Secrets. See you soon, Riverbabes.